do the function. Nope. I don't fuck with the fuck shit. Throwing on my dummy fit. Fuck it. I'ma pop out. Welcome. Welcome back to your second favorite YouTuber. I am J.SHEP Reacts. Hello. We got a video right here by Ohmeezzy. It's called Low Effort Content is Ruining YouTube. And it is about a video that dropped, I want to say last month. I didn't watch it. I was going to watch it, but since Ohmeezzy is making his own video on it, I'm going to just watch Ohmeezzy's, especially because it's been in my playlist as well. And this is like the last video. His video keep popping up. And I'm like, bro, I told you I'm going to get to you. But, hey, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and like this video. Go ahead and like my video and comment for me. You know, it really helps engaging with the video. It really helps a lot to recommend it to other people just like you. And if you are new here, consider subscribing. I got over 130 plus videos for you to watch. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get to this video right here.
A couple days ago, a video dropped on my timeline saying that the window for lazy content.
And y'all don't know right here. See, these are two people that really got me like doing reactionary content. Young Don the Sauce God, or Young Don, you know, whatever, and Astral Dior. I watched these two. These two are probably my most watched channels, like, due to reactions. But my favorite YouTuber is Ohmeezzy. My favorite, that's after Ohmeezzy, is RDC World 1. And honestly, my third, probably Dashy. Probably Dashy. That's a W top 3. Yeah, Dashy. Dashy be my third for sure. But yeah. Then you got Young Don, then you got, Dior, then you got plenty of other people after them, I'm not gonna, whatever. But yeah. They were one of the main reasons to why I started doing this type of content specifically, because I enjoy watching their reactions, and I'm like, you know what? I feel like I can do this more so in the sense of, like, I like this. I like talking, you know what I'm saying? I like getting stuff off of my mind and being able to express my thoughts and opinions. So, yeah. And this video, the video that dropped, was mainly pointing out that, like, low effort content is over more so in the sense of, like, it's not a good idea to start out doing it. Granted, it's not saying you won't be successful doing it. It's just more so saying it's probably not the best starting point when it comes to YouTube. You're better off doing a short form type of content, which is what Dior started out doing. With before he was a producer, then he was also a producer on the podcast with Young Don and them called This Is Not a Cult. This Is Not a Cult with Young Don and Will. And then he started doing short form content on TikTok. He was getting paid on that. Came over to YouTube. His long form content became reactionary content. So yeah, and from there he's doing pretty well for himself. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and that's my whole point. Like, I like stuff like this. Like, I like gaming. I make music. So, like, if anything, that's my short form content in a sense. My music, but I don't put out enough music, honestly, to, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I like to use this to also funnel people to my music as well. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, like I said, I just like doing this, period. I'll probably be doing this for free for a while. Who knows? But I mean, my goal is to hopefully get monetized this year. I would really hope, be happy to get monetized this year. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and let the video play now.
It is over. The era of low effort is no more, and we are in a place and space where dumping a bunch of dollars, dumping a bunch of effort and energy into these big, brilliant, elaborate pieces of content is the way to go. We're talking about getting on the level of, like, Mr. Beast or Kaisanat or Arak. And so any of you reaction channels, or people that chill at their house and make commentary videos, you're cooked. And that's cool. And Jay the Method, the creator of the video, made a bunch of different points in the video that we're going to talk about. But I think that that's a real surface level analysis. Respectfully. The real question is, why does it feel like reaction/commentary content is struggling right now? I want to take a deep dive into why people feel this way, and I'm gonna invite some friends along the way, so stick around for that. If you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. It goes a long way for the community. We can't reach our goals without your contribution. Now, back into the video. Now gather around, children, as I tell this tale of early YouTube, a time in which thumbnails and titles didn't matter, silly little cat videos were the craze, and everybody, and I mean everybody, had a reaction channel. Everybody was making some sort of low effort content.
Nobody likes being.
Oh, that's what I was just, look. I was just gonna say Cash Nasty and Flight Reacts. They're like prime examples as well, like of reaction channels, like, and like they're still booming in a sense. Like these dudes, like these are probably the two people that I've seen that like they like Flight Reacts, Cash Nasty, and Zeus. Even though I didn't really watch Zeus as much, but those three channels, when it comes to reactions, bro, they were kind of on the wave, like way ahead of everybody. And then you want to specifically get into music reactions, you got No Life Shack, Screwface John, I was gonna say Quadeca, but he didn't really do like music reactions. He did more so like just music content, like the 20 flows from different rappers, 20 different flows from 20 different rappers or whatever and stuff like that. Like he was a little more creative, and it wasn't really like all reactionary. So but like when it came to reaction channels, stuff like that, Law Twins, I was messing with them, for a minute, but yeah, like the bigger channels though, No Life Shack is for sure one. Crypt was a good, he wasn't like super big, but he was a really good like gem that I found like when watching like, reaction to songs and stuff, and then he would do breakdowns. I thought he was pretty cool. So yeah. There's that. And then like I said though, like reaction, like what he's saying, they have been around for like the longest. Like this is probably like one of the earliest forms of like low effort content now that it's considered, of course, even though like it is low effort content, but you still have to be interesting. You know what I'm saying? You have to be interesting a little bit. You can't just be sitting here bland like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, hey, and I'm talking a lot, but that's the whole point of this channel, to be able to talk and for people to listen.
Lied to, right? We have 50 lies that you still believe. What could these lies possibly be?
Just look at this.
This pass picked off by Jefferson.
Like, what the f are you doing? What the f are you doing?
Good morning, everybody. Just watching some Impractical Jokers as I woke up, and who was sleeping here last night? I wonder who it was. Oh, hey, Lawrence. What's up, man? Hey, Brandon.
There was less competition. There were lower production standards. I can even remember people running around saying that the little
what y'all know about when DDG be beefing with up, man? Okay, when they were doing the daily vlogs, that was another thing. Daily vlogs, that was like, you know what I'm saying? But like it's considered more high effort than low effort, because you kind of, you gotta vlog, like you gotta, you're vlogging daily, like you're going places, you're vlogging, pulling your camera out, then you gotta edit it, and then these people were posting the stuff the same day. DDG, man, this dude would do that stuff, and then like whenever he beefing with somebody, like the way he would do it, he wouldn't do it like how I'm doing, like right here, like through OBS and all this. No, like this dude will put the camera right here, grab the laptop, he's like, I'm just gonna watch it, don't go to their video, I'm gonna watch their video right here, like like this shit it'd be funny as hell, bro. But yeah, like, man, y'all don't know nothing about that for real.
Yeti desktop mic was the penultimate mic. Personalities were rare in the space, and ultimately audiences weren't overstimulated. You could sit in front of a camera, react, yap for like 15 minutes, and build you some sort of audience. And the reason why is simply due to the fact that you were competing against amateurs. Now, every camera is a top-of-the-line Sony camera. People don't do commentary videos without a full-on production team. There's documentary-level storytelling. Shorts are highly optimized. AI is enhancing the editing process. The baseline is ultimately changed. No glaze, but I remember when
the only commentary channel I can say that don't really do all that is Maury. I can honestly say that Maury, like, he don't gotta do all like what Ohmeezzy's doing. He don't gotta do none of this. Like, all he do is throw clips in there, then he talk over clips. He can do whatever. He, like, you know what I'm saying? Or like D Green, the best thing about him is his script writing, like his jokes, and then like the way he pulls you back into the story. Like, he's gonna start out with something that's the main focus, side quest something, come back to the main like, you know, like it. D Green cold for real. He is cold for real. Like, I've really noticed that, like, especially with his last few videos that I watched, bro.
Changed my background, people looked at me and said, what the hell is he doing for a talking head channel? During this video, I'm going to reference / show some content creators who personally react to my content or react to other people's content. And I want you guys to know wholeheartedly, this is not any sort of disrespect, or at least it's not meant to be any sort of disrespect. Isn't that what somebody always says right before you disrespect them? I truly mean for this to come off as like constructive criticism in the space. So sure, I am going to be using you as an example, but for what it's worth, take that with a grain of salt. People say that content creation has a saturation problem right now. There's too many creators. I don't believe that. Someone new pops off every single day. Saturation isn't killing people. Replaceability is. If your reaction looks like 10 other channels, same jokes, same outrage, same talking points, or just straight up lazy reactions.
They don't provide any commentary at all whatsoever. Put the video title in their title.
Shout out Saya the Clown, bro. He funny as hell, bro.
And then put a reaction after it and post it. They sit there like 5 or however long the video is, pause it. Sometimes sometimes they watch the video before they react.
Then I'm sorry, at that point, you are just a clip channel. And ultimately, you'll be replaced if you're not first. On YouTube, I can see people that react to my channel, and sometimes I go and watch how they react or what they're saying to see what I can improve on next time for my video, my thought process, the way that, you know, I internalize things, etc., etc. And oftentimes, I see that I've made an 8-minute video and somebody else will make an 8-minute, 10-second video, meaning that they didn't really react to it. They just watched the video. They might throw a, oh yeah, he right, or that's a good point every once in a while, but for the most part, they're not adding value. But then I come across somebody like a Hassan who's reacted to my video before, shameless plug, and I see the way that he reacts to the video and the content, and honestly, it works. There's an opinion, he expresses and engages with his chat. It feels like there's value added to an already existing piece of content.
It's a false ass caption that just did not happen, and everybody believes that.
Bro, it's so crazy. I've been dealing with this for years. Every single one of these got paid by initially to do Hassan content over and over again.
Then you as the creator should ask yourself, well, why would anybody watch my video? Why wouldn't they watch the original video or a bigger reactor or some sort of short form recap? I know what some people are already thinking, well,
I think people will watch my video or other people's videos reacting to your video because, like me, so like with music reactions, right? 9 times out of 10 I probably already heard said song, but I want to see how other people react to said song. Like when, for example, and I know y'all finna hate me for this, Kendrick Lamar and Drake, right? When the whole beef happened, Like That, I listened to Like That myself, replayed it a bunch of times. Then I went to No Life Shaq channel. I went to Screwface John. I went to maybe a couple other, Sean C, Law Twins. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I went to them to see their reactions because I like those people. So, like, Ohmeezzy, like, he's a commentary channel, you know what I'm saying? Some people, they might go watch his whole entire video, but then they want to see another person's, like, how did they internalize everything that he said in said video, you know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like other people will come to a reaction channel. But yeah, like how you said, I feel like some people, they notice that, like, oh, somebody just did extra a minute or two on top of his video, like they weren't talking about nothing. Which, like, one dude was trying to say that about my Mr. Beast, the Maury, the Mr. Beast, what was it, the chicken video, whatever. I think the Maury video was like maybe like 7 minutes or something. My video ended up coming out to be like, I want to say maybe 12 or like 13 minutes, something like that. And he's like, what the did I just watch? You're supposed to add some type of commentary. And I'm like, bro, did I not talk? Like, what are we talking about? Like, on the specific part of the video, I was like, oh, hey, like, I already saw this, so I'm probably not going to say much about this part because I already saw this clip on Twitter. That's literally what I said. I said I already saw the clip of him eating the chicken sandwich and the process of how they made the chicken and whatever the hell. And then Maury showed some more interesting information afterwards, which I spoke on as well. Made a couple jokes, said some, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it, bro. But yeah, that's my answer to what Ohmeezzy just, basically said. And, I know it's kind of a rhetorical question, probably.
I've seen so-and-so do exactly what Omar's talking about right now, and they get away with it. So why does that mean I can't do it? Stop. You're lazy. You're not gonna win. Already, you're not gonna win at the content creation game. The reason why creators can make reaction channels and even be a little bit lazy with it is because they've already created this value and this trust with a certain audience. I remember during the pandemic, a lot of content creators popped up and started building either reaction channels or some sort of different platforms. And through that time, when everybody was sitting...
Reaction or gaming channels, those are the two main channels, like, that are, I guess, low effort, but like, reaction channels, I can say they're way more low effort. But a gaming channel, I think it's way more high effort, because yes, people want to watch you play a game, but if you're not, once again, like, interesting, they're not gonna stick around. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, Ohmeezzy is one of my favorite people. Like, he went from the exposed stuff, and he expressed, he's like, dude, like, I really love the game. This is what, like, kind of my main dream. I didn't expect to really blow up off of this exposed stuff, but hey, if y'all rock with me, follow me over here type stuff. And I love when he's just genuinely himself and he's playing the game, or like on the podcast, he's genuinely himself, and like people, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, right now though, yeah, podcast, gaming, and reaction channels, those are like the three main things. Well, not right now. In 2020, those are the three main things that everybody was doing, bro.
In the house, they built up that trust within that audience that says, hey, I have a valued opinion, a voice, I'm funny, etc., so you should come back to watch me. In 2026 though, if you think about going about it that way, I'm telling you, you're gonna lose. And I'm saying his name because he was called out in the original video that Jay the Method made. While it seems as though what Astro Dior might do is some sort of low effort or not high skilled or whatever the case may be, well, his skill is the foundation that he's built from the years of building a community in content creation, and then, leveraging that community trust into different forms of content. One of the chief complaints that I hear about this side of the internet that I even exist on is, are reaction channels, commentary channels, all these newsy type channels competing with each other? And I'm a little bit conflicted. Part of me wants to say yes, part of me wants to say no. I would more so say that they're competing with the original piece of content, or, the Twitter summaries, the quick summations of what's going on, whether it be through short form content or somebody else's news platform. But even then, I would barely say that there's a level of competition. I will acknowledge though that the way that some people consume content is differently in this day and age. Instead of waiting to see a 14-minute reaction on a new burger that McDonald's has out, I am going to go to TikTok because I need to make a decision about lunch because I'm hungry. Now, those types of channels are still winning in 2026, but it's all based off of the personality and the trusted taste bud of said content creator. And so especially if you're somebody who doesn't add a lot of value or content or context or whatever to a piece of content, why would I wait for you when I could get the same information somewhere else faster? You're not giving me any life experiences, any anecdotes, nothing extra brought to the table, flashy edits, etc., etc. The part of me that says no is simply due to the fact that everybody has a different opinion. They have a different way of storytelling. They have a bit of uniqueness in their perspective that should be able to add a little bit of spice and pizzazz to the content that they're making. Yep, oftentimes on this channel, I talk about streamer news and leverage my proximity, whether it be past or present, to said streamers and my experience working in the industry in order to give a little bit of expertise in that realm as I give my breakdown as to what's going on. And that may be different from like a OneCloud9, who apparently a lot of my audience watches. Shouts out to OneCloud9. He gives his perspective of somebody that is the same age as these guys, who has started his content career journey at the same age as these guys and is coming up with the same sorts of pressures. Hell, even as you watch...
Yeah, shout out Cloud, man. Yeah, that dude going stupid, for real. He going stupid. Like, I think he either the same exact age as me, or he might be a year younger. Even then, it's still crazy to, like, think, like, cause dude, he was lit in high school. He was making six figures in high school, bro. Nigga graduated 6 figures, bro, in his pocket, bro. Like, crazy, bro.
this video right here, I know at least 3 to 4 other guys within my circle who have done this same exact video, and all of them will be different. And for what it's worth, all of them should get a good amount of views just based on the fact that this is a good topic. Everybody has different perspectives, and somebody's gonna do something just a little bit different in every single video. And I'm gonna prove to you that it's not a competitive thing. I've decided to sit down with my competition and ask them if they feel as though they're competing with myself, each other, if they feel as though they're scared to release videos based on what somebody else across the aisle or in the audience channels that your audience watches is watching. Here's what they had to say. All right, my good sir.
What's good?
Cameron, let's cut to the chase.
Let's get it.
Do you feel like we're in competition with each other on YouTube?
For drama, for sure. Because whoever posts first usually gets the bulk of the views. I mean, we see even with like smaller creators, like I'm pretty sure you're familiar with Novely and DH. Fuck DH, I think that's his name. Yo, they was first to the David situations, ran up a bag with it back when they was smaller. A lot of things is if you come first.
Hey, this nigga Cloud making his voice deeper. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. You know, I think we are in competition because whoever... That nigga voice is not that deep. Either that nigga just woke up or he doing that shit on purpose, bro.
You get like the bulk of the bread, you get the bulk of the views, the bulk of the attention, because everybody is so right now, we need to get it right now type of vibe. Like that's just kind of how it is. So I feel like for sure, but at the same time, we all do help each other, because if you do a video, you talk about a video, and Cameron do a video the next day, once people watch your video, they gonna get recommended Cameron's point of view. Then they gonna get recommended Novely's point of view. Then my point of view. You know, it's Dior's, like Dawn, like it's just like a never-ending cycle because they watch all of us. They're subscribed to all of us. So it kind of creates more community. I feel like one thing that could help us is if we all kind of combine a little bit, you know, maybe do collab takes, but that would just be still hard with drama. I'm gonna be honest. It'll be very hard.
Nah.
Why do you say that?
I feel like I'm only in competition with myself.
Okay.
I mean, I look at other channels, commentary channels, but like I don't really see myself as competing with them, because I feel like if I do that, then I'm gonna like move on this like imaginary clock when it's like I should move on my clock.
Do you feel like from like an eyes perspective, like, oh wow, Speed just jumped off a bridge, I'm gonna make a video about it. I know Omar's gonna make a video about it. I know that, I don't know, Shams is gonna make a video about it. Do you feel like, you know, that changes how you make the video or do whatever based on the fact that you know other people are gonna make a video about the same topic?
I mean, I feel like the best thing I can do is like implement my personality. Cause like, let's say you do a topic, then I do one, but we both have similar personalities, but not the exact same.
It's like I said, literally in the beginning of this video, like I said, old dude dropped a video about low content, whatever, but Ohmeezzy just dropped. So I'm finna watch the Ohmeezzy video. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna watch Ohmeezzy video only because I want to see what his Ohmeezzy has to say about it. Also, I didn't even state this before, but I was following Ohmeezzy, like, his content journey a little bit, like, because he was on, like, he had, like, a little podcast. I forgot what the name of it is, but that's how I got tapped in with him, because I never knew about, like, because, what's his name? What was it? Agent, and was the other dude named Low? Something like that. Turns out they're brothers, Ohmeezzy and that dude. And supposedly that dude, he talks like more sports or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't really like that dude. I don't really like Low. And I like Agent, but I do disagree with him a good amount of the time, like on certain topics, or I feel like he plays it too safe. But I like Ohmeezzy though. Ohmeezzy cool. So yeah, like I've always kind of watched him, like, you know, what's the word here? Cause like I wasn't like a fan, like, oh, I'm watching every single video, like how I watch Young Don or like Asher Dior or hell even like Cameron vids, like, you know what I'm saying? Like Ohmeezzy, like I'll catch a vid here and there, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. But that's the whole point, like what Cameron just said, implementing your personality and being interesting as a person. Like you're, like, you know what I'm saying? Like just being able to do your own jokes, have your own opinions, add your own commentary just in any way, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I feel, like I said, that's why I feel like it doesn't even matter who gets the amount of views or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because I've done some videos only because I saw Asher Dior or Young Don did said video, I'm like, okay, yeah, yep, I'm gonna go react to this myself, even though I know I'm not about to get 10,000 views on the vid or whatever, like. But some, like, I've noticed, like, I'll get like 50 views or something. You know, that's not regular, but for me at least, you know what I'm saying. Normally, y'all get like maybe in a week, maybe like 10 views on a vid or something. You know, but yeah, like I don't got like the best averages, but yeah, like I've noticed like some vids, like if I just go do them myself, like my reward is like I get a little bit of more, you know, more views. That's how I feel about it, regardless of if I did it first or not. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like if I did it first right now, it kind of doesn't matter. But I feel like since all of these people, like they're monetized, they're all 100,000 subscribers up or more, I feel like it don't even matter who does get the bulk of the views, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I feel like people are going to click on the video no matter what, because they specifically want to see this person's point of view.
It's like we have different jokes, different like ways we're putting it out. I think that's the best way you can kind of like change that. But I feel like you can't really do any drastic changes. So it's something like I don't really like worry about as much compared to like others, I would say.
From a perspective, we are sort of like in competition. I can't take that away because same title, thumbnail, content, whatever. But at the same token, one, I know people watch multiple videos, and two, the uniqueness of the voice is there. So like, I'm not necessarily worried about your perspective, but I'm more so worried about my perspective. Like, I'll watch your video or Don or whoever, I'll watch Novelty's video to get the point of view and some talking points. But ultimately, I'm more so like, I feel like I have a unique perspective and a unique life experience that you didn't have. So like, there's no way we can ever be stepping on each other, and you put a little bit more of like a comedic spin from your age range, and I can never compete with that. Like, I'm not, as much as I like fake the funk of being young, I'm not your age, and I don't have that specific comedic element. So I don't know. I do understand the point of view of like, oh, you're in comp, but to be honest with you,
we all do appeal to different
things.
Yeah, I do agree. Yeah,
even within the same audience.
I like reacting to your videos because you provide the information, you give your opinion, but you also like leave time out for like everybody to kind of respond with their opinions. It's very professional. So yeah, you do have a different take on things than I do.
How do you feel about the people that react to your videos? Because I know that on YouTube it'll say like content detection, and then you can see the people that do the reactions. Do you ever look at some of those videos?
I do, some of them, but I don't really watch like people who react to my videos as much, because like I don't want to like overthink the next time like I'm writing something in a video. But I love it, and I say that because I mean, if they're reacting, and even though I don't get the view fully, somebody is seeing my face, and it's like they're enjoying the content. It's like I'd rather have that than nobody reacting, because if no one's reacting, then I mean the video is just probably not good, you know?
Do you ever look at the what is it? They call it content detection in YouTube, and you see all the people that react to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever watched one of their videos?
All the time, especially if it's somebody big who I used to watch when I was like a lot younger. One of my bad habits is sometimes I get a little bit fanned out because I'm young. Like, I grew up on YouTube. A lot of people don't. I grew up on YouTube. Like, people who are watching this video, I was you. I still am you. So like, I get fanned out sometimes. So if it's like somebody who I used to like fuck with heavy, they react to my video, I'm like, damn, hold on. Got my niggas sending me videos about it, because I remember it was somebody who I'm actually kind of cordial with right now. He started reacting to my videos. One of my boys, he used to watch me as a kid. Like, he used to send me his videos all the time. And like, when he first reacted to my shit, like it was a pretty big day in the group chat. I'm not gonna lie. So
it was Young Don for sure. It gotta be Young Don.
I do. Like, I know it might sound crazy to you, but like, yo, that ass YouTube was like my TV. So
I understand where you're coming from. So I want to ask this, because granted, there are bigger people that do react to you now, but there are still the newcomers that, I want to just get reactions out. And those are the ones that people like respectfully. Those are the low effort, situations. So how do you feel about those that just kind of sit?
Hey man, why you talking about me on me? I'm just kidding. Hey, it's like I said though, I feel like the intention matters the most. Like, if you're doing this because you like to do this and this, like, I like to react to vids, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, like, my mentality, every day, bro, I be like, like if I don't drop a video, if I didn't record a video, I'd be like, man, I'm mad at them. Cause like I kind of punish myself because I'm like, bro, nope, I'm not watching this vid until I can react to it, you know, because somebody else reacted to something that I wanted to react to. I'm like, nope, I'll be at work, I'll be having to skip the vid, I'll be mad because I'll be like, man, I want to watch this video right now, but yeah, like it's like I said, I would love to do this like as a full-time thing, but you know, like I like this stuff. I honestly do. Like I would love to be able to do this, do gaming, do music, do other short form content, maybe even like help build another YouTube channel, like a group YouTube channel or something that I would be a part of, or like help somebody else build their YouTube channel. Like I don't know, I like this, like at least for right now, but like I feel like I said, I would love to do this for the rest of my life. Like if I could do this for the rest of my life and I could get colder with my edits, like how they got their own little like background stuff, I want to do all this stuff, man. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like I said, right now I'm just making do with what I got, you know what I'm saying? I got a MacBook, you know what I'm saying? I got this mic, you know, because I do music, so I already had a mic. I got an old iPhone 13, and yeah, this is what I'm rocking with, bro.
There and react like, oh man, I agree. Oh yeah, he's spitting.
You're fucking up the game. I'm sorry. Okay, see here, I love reactions, right? I really do. But you can't put on a video, be like, oh yeah, that's real. Like, no.
See, now that's a low effort though. Now that's why I be like, okay, this is low effort content, but it's like I said, I'm not one of them niggas. I talk, I say my opinion. I don't know. I think I'm interesting. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you watching the video, you made it this far, thank you very much. But yeah, I feel like I add something to the video. Like when I'm talking, you know, I'm saying what I'm saying. Like I'm not just agreeing or disagreeing and oh yeah, yep, for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, bro, like you're stealing the video at that point, bro. Like I'm gonna be honest, and like my main thing right now is reactions, right? But every single video, I'm giving my opinions, I'm giving my takes. You know, I'll let the video play because niggas get mad when I talk a lot. But I'm still gonna talk a lot, bro. It's a reaction. I'm not just here to, yeah, that's real.
Literally.
That's crazy. Like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm sorry.
How do you feel about some of the reactions themselves? Because I feel like for my reactions, they're not
transformative.
Yeah, they're not the greatest.
Honestly, it never really mattered to me. Well, I think it's because like, and this sounds really messed up, right? But like, I only see the reactions that like get a lot of views, right? The ones that don't, it's like I probably don't see them, which they're probably bad. But at the same time, like if somebody else is seeing me from that audience, they're more inclined to click on my video, or if they see my face the next time, they're like, oh, that's Cameron. I'd rather have that than like no reactions at all. Because I know there's some people out there that want reactions, want people to react to their content, but just the content maybe isn't good enough, or it's just not a like reactable like video. And I think like since people react to mine, it's like, I mean, whether it's like trash or a good reaction, it's like, hey, I'll take it.
Why did you start a reaction channel as like a spinoff to your main content?
The main reason is because it was one of my mans who does this, right? He was telling me how much he loved it and also how much easier it was to make content with it and how much bread he was getting with it. So I was like, I'm gonna try this shit out. And when I first tried it out, I was kind of like, it's all right, but like wasn't really fucking with it. But once I started losing love from like the main channel per se, putting all that effort into a video, I started gaining a lot more love for reactions. It's a lot simpler, especially when I started streaming heavily. It's like a lot simpler. You can really interact with your chat. It's like watching a show with your boys. Like it's really it's a cool environment. Even when I do it off stream, I just kind of fuck with it. It's a way for me to be seen a lot more rather than you posting once or twice or 3 times a week.
And that was my whole point, like, of doing this as well, because like I said, I make music, so it helps me like funnel people to my music as well, if someone likes my music or not, you know what I'm saying? And it lets me show my face, and I don't have to feel like, oh, I need to look my best in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Like with music, it's like if you do a music video and you look chopped, which I haven't done like my own music video. I've been in some music videos coming up, you know what I'm saying? Like with like my cousin or like, my brother, like when I was real young though. And like those videos, I don't even think they're posted on YouTube or nothing. So yeah. But as for myself, it's like, yeah, I haven't gotten that far into like, wanting to do that type of stuff. Cause I just feel like I don't know. I'm a very hands-on person. Like when it comes to my music and shit like that, it's like, dude, like I mix and master up my own shit. Like the only thing I don't do is produce. Like I don't produce like the beats, you know. But writing, like I rap. I try to sing. I try to sing. I'm not the best singer, but yeah, like I need to get me a singer though, for real, bro. If I had a singer, bro. Man, some of these hooks I be right like they'll be, oh my god, like I got some fire like singing hooks that I haven't even like done yet, but yeah, like I'm very hands on, you know, and then like this, I'm very hands on. But if I had somebody to edit my videos, I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't mind paying them or doing, you know, but I'm not getting monetized for this at the moment, so I wouldn't even want to offer that at the moment. Like I'm working a job and I'm doing this and I'm making music and I got a lot going on, you know, so.
Then you gotta hire a whole editing.
But the whole point is, it's way easier for me to get my face out there for people to know who J.SHEP is. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about it.
Team, and then you gotta manage all of that, and it's just I've done it. I'm cool off that. That was a little arc I had, but I just like reactions a lot more. But you gotta grow into it, because at first, I'm not gonna lie. At first, I've never been a quiet nigga, but at first, I'll get on my phone sometimes. You know, I'll be like, damn, that's crazy sometimes. 'Cause I didn't really understand how it was supposed to work. But the more and more you get into it, the better you get. And I know it's kind of crazy to say that when all you're really doing is watching a video, but it is an art to it at the same time.
Yeah, I don't think people actually understand that, because if you watch somebody starts a reaction channel, they've been doing it for like a year or two, and they've blown up. People just think like, oh wow, I can do this, but they don't look at their beginnings. Because I even looked at like Young Don's early videos, his early reaction videos, very much more, oh well, you see, this is why this happened, and but now he's so animated and all over the place, a soundboard,
yelling and shit, yeah,
going crazy. And people don't, I think that's the progression of every successful reactor, but I think the people that are new and up and coming don't understand that concept of like, you know, you can't always just look at the phone and, oh yeah, that's tight. You gotta
be animated. You gotta care about what you're reacting to, or else it's obvious. Like, it's so obvious. One thing that fucked me over with reactions at the start, in my opinion, is that I would only react to like what other people will react to, right? And I still do to an extent, but I've kind of have like my own base of reacts that I go to that I actually fuck with. If I really don't care about a topic, I'm not reacting to it. Some topics and
I feel like that's me right now. Like I honestly, like I'll be putting off vids. Like I kind of put this vid off a little bit, but only because like I prioritized other videos that I wanted to watch. Like Udi, y'all gonna get a Udi reaction out of me for sure. Like expect that for sure. But I haven't even touched a Predator vid, to catch a Predator vid in a minute, bro. I need to go watch one of those. But yeah, like, yeah, Udi reaction, and like, what's another like main, like if it's Maury, you gonna catch me watching Maury. I ain't gonna lie, Maury's probably one of the most recent channels that I've like since last year that I've probably been like targeted in on type. You know what I'm saying? And even like Poetic Flacco is like he's a good commentary channel, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Even though I might not agree with him 100%, you know, whatever. But yeah, like I enjoy watching those, like those three vids. Like those are three like I really enjoy watching their vids. I ain't gonna lie to you. Besides that one Poetic Flacco, it was the white shorty or whatever. I was real tired that night though, but like yeah, I still like I was trying to, you know, push through because I was like, man. But like she was getting embarrassed on that debate, whatever. But yeah, those are like my go-tos at the moment, I feel like. But Udi for sure, like always, because I've been watching Udi like since forever, bro. So yeah.
I learn about it, and then I'm like, I don't give a fuck. But at the start of it, I was actually interested. So it's kind of like, you gotta base what you like, and it's also, you gotta be animated. You have to like, I'm more of a chiller guy, but you have to be in their face. You gotta do something that sets you apart. Because so many people are trying to react because people see it's the method, right? Mm-hmm. But a lot of people don't know how to actually get attention. So you can still be you, but you gotta know how to get attention at the same time.
You yourself started a reaction channel. Mm-hmm. And I think for people that's like a little bit strange.
Yeah.
Because you do put out also still high quality, high effort, as they say, videos. So then why'd you start your reaction channel?
So I could stray away from like quick topics, because I feel like the quick topics, like, don't get me wrong, they're good topics, but I have more fun when I can talk about like more broad topics. And when it comes to the quick topics, it feels like I'm rushing myself. And like, let's say I'm trying to make an opinion on something. Sometimes like it just comes out and it's like, you make an opinion that quick, but then your opinion can change pretty quickly. So I feel like just so I can get to the quicker topics, like there'll be some topics where I'm like, dang, I don't want to make a main channel video about this, but I could still give my opinion on it.
It kind of like so like y'all remember when the first like the Jordan Pauline stuff happened with Ty Lil and all that, and I literally said, because I watched Ohmeezzy's vid on it, and I was like, I'm kind of glad that I waited, you know, granted like it wasn't on purpose almost, because like I had work and I had a lot going on, but I'm glad that like, you know, some time passed and we got Ty Lil's side, and then Ohmeezzy put together his vid, because now I felt like I didn't have to make a quick opinion in a sense, because I watched Young Don, like after I did my video to Ohmeezzy's, I watched Young Don because he had like 3 videos on the situation, and at first, like in his video, because they were talking about the Jordan Pauline, you know, her first allegations, you know what I'm saying, before Tyler got to speak out. And he was like, basically like, hey, well, okay, we're going to treat this as if she's, you know, telling the truth. Like the allegation is true. So he's like, you know, whatever. A lot of people didn't like it. They didn't like that he was basically like giving her that validation in a sense. And then Ty Lil, you know, I think he watched Ohmeezzy's video too, or I can't remember. But Ty Lil's response came out, and you know, basically he tried to take Pauline's story, measure up to what Ty Lil's saying, and he ultimately decided, yeah, I believe Ty Lil didn't do this. But people didn't like the way that he approached it, and I feel like that's because, which I don't think he was fully 100% giving his opinion, but he was just more so, what's the word? Just I don't know, but like yeah, like just say like yeah, I don't know. When you have like when it comes to stuff like that, like people don't want to hear you being on either side basically. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to hear you being on either side because Ty Lil's opinion is and all his response is now so you shouldn't even say anything about this, or you need to be bashing Jordan Pauline and believing that Tyler will never do it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I like I said, I was just glad that by the time I got to it, we had both stories out. That way I could form a great opinion. You know, that way I could actually listen and see, you know, like pick up on stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
If I react to another video at least, and that's sort of how I see it. But yeah, just so I can make like more broad videos on the main channel, and with more broad videos it can be more like, they could be longer, because like let's say like a prank YouTuber does something, right? It's like I could make a video like X prank YouTuber messed up, but instead why don't I do something where it's like TikTok pranksters have gone too far, and I talk about numerous situations with TikTok pranksters, and that can be like a 20-minute video, maybe even 25-minute video with like 4 different pranksters. I talk about how they were rising up, then they fell, and like how they're going to jail, how they're doing this, rather than just talking about that one situation. Because with that one situation, I feel like it'll pop off, it'll do good. But I feel like, at least on my channel, I've had a lot of evergreen videos that are still doing good from like last year and even 2 years ago. So it's like when you have more broad videos like that, when I do stuff like that, I can have way more.
Literally the first video I ever seen by Cameron was the one when he was talking about what was it, black YouTubers. I don't know if he said falling off or was it's too freaky, like black YouTube is too freaky, some shit like that. Cause then he was saying how like RDC, like you know, some of the most successful black YouTubers like Corey Kenshin, Ohmeezzy, RDC, I forgot who else he said, but like they didn't have to do this type of content. Like why is it that we got so many much like smaller creators that are black and they're doing this weird freaked out content like the blind date, and they're in their car, and then they're in the car and they're talking about trying to have, you know, relations in the car, and then the pop the balloon joint, I mean not the pop the balloon, what's it called, the 20v1s or whatever, like stuff like that. Like it was just toxic and whatever. But that's literally what made me subscribe to him. Like that's the first video I ever saw from him, and I subscribed to him because of that. And I rocked with him like from back then. I think that was like maybe 3 years ago, 4 years ago, maybe. So yeah.
Evergreen videos. So I'd rather go for those than like the quicker topics.
I think that makes a lot of sense simply due to the fact that, well, I guess to add on to it, you've already built up a reputable name, and so people trust your opinions. I think the black content video that you did,
literally, black YouTube has gotten even worse. That's literally the one I was just talking about.
Last year, there were so many people that I saw react to it.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, no, that's the second one. I never seen that. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Hold up.
People trust your opinions. I think the black
YouTube has gotten even worse. Oh no, I think I did see this one because Lil RT is on that one. Okay. So the first one before this one is the one I'm talking about. But yeah, this one too. I seen this one too. But the first one that he did, like that's what got me to subscribe to him. Like, and you know.
Content video that you did last year, there were so many people that I saw react to it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like red pill people.
Yeah.
Some like Asian people. I'm like, oh, this is crazy. But the reason why is because like you have a good perspective, you laid it out well, all this other stuff. So it should be able to translate to the smaller, quicker topics, but just not on that same channel.
Yeah.
So I think that makes a lot of sense. Last question. What advice do you have for those that want to start off with reaction content? Their first step into the content creation journey is just straight up reaction content.
You should probably do something else. I would say either get on TikTok, Shorts, or make commentary content. I feel like commentary content leading into reacts is a really great pipeline right now, right? But do something else, build a fan base, get to over 100,000 to 200,000, and then once you got a good fan base that really fuck with you, that's when you can start that reacts. But the reacts, it's gonna take a long time. Like we mentioned, Don, I was watching him when I was younger. He's low key like famous on YouTube, right? Like he's not even low-key, he's famous, right? But even it took him a minute for him to get popped off. Another guy, I don't know if you know him, Yo-Yo 808, took him a minute to pop off. Took me a minute to pop off, really. So it just takes a long time. Some people get it easier than others, but it takes a long time. So you got to be patient with it. And you also need to be spamming on that other account. Joe Bart, I don't know. Like same thing.
So what advice do you have to these people that are trying to start up quote unquote low effort channels? These people that are doing straight reaction channels off rip and they kind of just sitting back watching the video. Oh, that's it. I agree. Yeah.
I say a few ways you can make it transformative is like maybe even like number one, adding an intro, maybe like pre-firing an opinion or something. Talk about that. Talk about what you're about to talk about.
Bro, that's what Dior does. I wonder why did he do that? Not an opinion necessarily. So what he'll do, he'll start the video, read title, and then he'll say some like story or some like little excerpt that like relates to the title. Basically, he'd be like, "Oh yeah, the time I kissed a girl at school is the title of the video by such and such." Oh yeah, man, I remember back when I was in middle school and I got my first kiss and you know, those were crazy times. All right, let's get into the video. Eddie D, let's do it. And then he'll do the fucking that's his thing. That is like his attention grabber. That's what it is. So yeah, I don't know. And then what Don does, which I kind of did a little bit, but like I don't feel the need to do it with a video like this. So you'll take a clip like a high point from what you watch, like a climax of some sort, put it in the front of the video, maybe put like a sound effect, but like what was it, like on that Ice Spice video with more, with her, dressing in what she dressed in at that private premiere and whatever. I took that clip and then I was talking about Patrick, what was it, wearing like stripper boots and stuff like that, and then his butt crack was shaking in the all that stuff. I put it in the beginning, put the bomb effect, put coming up and all, you know what I'm saying? That's what Don did. So like that's where I got that from, you know. And yeah, like it's stuff like that. Those are attention grabbers. And then I did it with an Udi video as well. And yeah, like I don't know, like, but I feel like I only want to do that on videos that are like that are like really like high energy, really high energy. Like a video like this, I can't do that with. I feel like
then within the video, like pause it more, like, and just elaborate on certain opinions instead of just saying I agree. What do you agree with? Why do you agree with that? What's it called? How do you feel about like someone doing this or that? You know, rather than just like sitting there and laughing.
Man, but we already about to be at another hour. We gotta have another hour fucking vid, bro. Oh my god, bro. I'm sorry, y'all. I love talking. I'm sorry.
I also think that like when it comes to reaction content, like the problem right now is that like everyone has small attention spans. So everyone's just throwing stuff in the void on YouTube, like posting consistently, which is good, but at the same time it makes people feel like they can't compete, which like I think if you're good enough you can compete. Like with anyone, you know, like when I was making my videos, when I was first starting, like I never thought to myself like, oh, Mr. Beast is doing this, I'm cooked. This person's doing this, I'm cooked. I showed myself I can do it, and then I just did it. If you want to start with reactions, I mean, that's cool.
No, ask me how I did it. What's that damn TikTok town? No, ask me how I did it. I just did it because I did it because I do it. Whatever the fuck.
I would say go with something like, instead of doing reactions, go for more like, because commentary and reactions, they're similar, but it's the way you package it, right? The way I like to see it is like a t-shirt. My bad if I'm rambling, but it's like a t-shirt. It's like a Hanes tee and a Louis Vuitton tee. What's the difference? Louis Vuitton markets it a different way to the point where they can charge a certain price for it. Now, commentary videos, it's like they're essentially the same things as reactions, just a little more work, but if you market it a certain way, it's like it passes off as a commentary video. Because like not every commentary video is a reaction, but not every reaction is a commentary video, if that makes sense. So I'd recommend going the more commentary route, just because it's more of your opinion instead of just like checking out another person's video also. Because then people don't really see your skills when it comes to like being a content creator. They just see what like, I mean, they hear what you're saying, but you're just saying, I agree. You can agree. They probably agree as well, the person watching. But it's like, at the end of the day, you're watching that person's content. And I feel like it's not a good idea to start off with. I don't think it's a good idea to start off with, but.
And I completely agree with that. See what I did there? Look, I agree with that because yeah, it probably isn't a great start, but that's why I feel like with reactionary content, I feel like it's more so okay to upload consistently, to throw hella videos out because like what was it? Like Cloud was kind of saying, like that's why he has his like videos that he'll go to, you know what I'm saying? Compared to like when he first started, oh, you're just reacting to whatever. I feel like if it's all videos that you like and you're kind of high energy, you're being very interactive, like me right now, like with this video and stuff, to why I'm almost to like a fucking hour. Like, you know, if it's like this, I feel like then yeah, it's like, hey, who gives a damn if you only get one view, for how small of a creator I am at the moment. It just is what it is though. Like, but I do agree this is probably not the best start in terms of long form content because it's not like the golden days or Flight Reacts, Cast Nasty. All these people can react to like some sports clips or like just anything and garner a fan base, you know what I'm saying? And even then, like they all have like their signature things. Like Cash Nasty has his catchphrase. Oh yeah, we about to pay some bills or whatever. I'm about to pay some bills, some shit, whatever. And then Flight, he got his dolphin laugh. The used to stick his tongue out a lot and all that other shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just stuff like that. It's like you have your signature thing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know if I can say I got a signature thing at the moment. But I mean, I got a little intro. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. But, yeah, hey. I completely agree. You probably shouldn't start doing this. Commentary channel is probably the better way to go. Or if I do some shorts with a commentary thing. I did have an idea during Black History Month, but I didn't end up doing it. Just too time-consuming and da-da-da, you know. Hopefully next year I'm going to be able to set aside the time to do that. Or I might just mess around, just do it just because. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. I feel like I do. That's where I'm lacking in the short form area. I really do need to do more short form content to funnel people to long form videos. You know what I'm saying?
If you want to, just try to be more transformative. Have a little intro, pause more, give like better opinions.
I'm gonna be an asshole to some of these people.
Yeah.
Don't start off with this because you don't have a valuable opinion.
Yeah.
Go get a valuable opinion through life experience, through research, through just doing different things, and then come back to the table and then give your opinions. If I started a painting reaction channel.
Oh, hell no.
Now look, I'm not into painting, fine arts. I didn't study it. I didn't go to school for it. I'm just some dude giving an opinion on it.
I see what you're saying.
Just some dude saying like, this is good, this is bad, blah, 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 blah. And somebody will say like, well, I mean, he has eyes, so he should be able to give an opinion. Fair. But if you think that you just having a voice will get you...
I'm not going to take his opinion seriously is his point. That's what he's saying. If he just randomly starts a reaction channel about said thing. But that's the beauty of a reaction channel, though. I'm not specifically only reacting to one said thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I do, like I said, it isn't the best start, but like how Cloud said, it probably is going to be a long time building up. But I feel like that'll be dope because, like, imagine how strong the fan base and the community is going to be with something like this. You know what I'm saying? Like this fan base is gonna be strong. Like if you're able to build a strong fan base off of a reaction channel, bro, yeah, for sure they're gonna follow you anywhere.
To a certain level, you're sadly mistaken. You need some sort of expertise.
I agree.
So here's the real answer to the question of if low effort content works. 100% without a question, it still does. But only if you have some sort of charisma or uniqueness to the content that you're bringing to the table. If you've already built some sort of community, you know, if you've built a 200, 300,000 subscriber channel doing some sort of IRL content and then said you want to do some reactions. You've built that sort of community, it's easy to funnel them into the reaction content. Yep. Or if you dominate short form distribution. I mean, it's quite simple as that. Now, what is dying is that generic reactions, surface level commentary, no thesis, no structure, no unique voice, just another person watching my video or Young Don's video or Astro Dior's video and putting in a little bit of a peanut gallery to it. The algorithm never killed it. The audience matured. I think the reason why people even look to this type of content is because everybody looks for the low effort way to make some sort of money. I've had deep conversations with everyone else in the space about pretty much the front, the back, the top, the bottom of the type of content that they do, what makes it work, how much money they make, etc., etc. And I can see why somebody would want to get into this lane. But if you're in it for that, you're going to lose. And I think what you got to understand before you jump out the window and say like these types of channels are dead, YouTube in the content creation and entertainment space needs these types of channels.
I can, however, prove that multiple times channels I've reacted to have been very positive about it and their channel has grown exponentially as a result of it. I never like talking about these things because I never really like it to seem like I'm being, you know, so full of myself, like I'm a benevolent reactor and I save channels and blow them up. But I would like to give you a couple of examples of times where channels we've reacted to, very small channels, have been able to turn it into a full-time career and it has really helped them grow.
So no, this video isn't about shaming any sorts of reactors. Every big content creator started small, but in 2026, it is not forgiving. People know more. People do better. You have to do something to stand out. You can't just turn on your camera, say what everyone else is saying and expect some sort of growth. It just doesn't work like that. I wouldn't say that the bar has inherently risen, especially from like a money standpoint, which I hate when people say stuff like that. It just kind of specialized. You're either gonna go high effort, high speed, or highly differentiated. Anything else that leaves you in the middle, that's the danger zone and you're gonna get phased out. No pun intended.
Bro, that's the one. Yeah, that's what I kind of skipped over. I skipped over that whole phase arc, huh? We might gotta go back and watch that stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I said, and once again, it's just like I just do this because I like doing this. I like reacting to videos. Like I said, I already watched the videos. Why not react to them and talk to them? Put them on YouTube, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And see if I get some people with some, you know, similar opinions and point of view. So yeah, but hey, man, I know this is a long vid. I done had y'all here for too long. What do y'all think? Do y'all think low effort content is dying, and do y'all think reactionary content is low effort? Which I think it is low effort, but you can give high energy. You can, like I said, once again, you have to be interesting in a sense. You have to have your own personality. You know what I'm saying? People aren't going to watch your video all the way through, or they're not going to watch enough of it if you're boring. You feel me? So yeah, which a lot of, sometimes things can come off boring. It can come off boring, maybe, whatever. But like I said, this is the beauty of a reaction channel. You can watch whatever you want to. You don't have to do just one video here about this or whatever. Like I said, like how he was saying, if you just started a paint reaction channel, like that's something very niche. I feel like with this, since I can react to like almost anything I want to, which I kind of do, but I do try to steer away like from political stuff, unless it's like Antonio Talks, like he be talking a little bit political here and there. I guess like with, I mean, could I call that political? I don't know, but the race, he does race topics. I try to steer away from political topics because I'm not arguing, I'm not debating nobody about that shit. I don't want to hear your fucking mouth when it comes to that, bro. I'm sorry. I just, man. Man, like, I hate arguing politics with people. This shit is annoying. That's why I don't even bring that shit up, like, for real, bro. I tried my hardest not to bring that shit up. But when it comes to race, when it comes to you talking about reparations and trying to downplay slavery and my ancestors and stuff, nah, bro, we got a problem, for real, for real. It's hard for me to hold my tongue when it comes to that. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah. Anyways, this is a long ass video. Thank you to every single person that you made it this far. Thank you. For real, for real. I really, really, really do appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I hope that you've liked and commented already. I hope that you probably will share this video with somebody else. And I hope that you subscribed. And if you are, go ahead and turn on that notification bell. I got over 130 plus videos for you to watch, you know what I'm saying? Stay on the channel, binge watch them. I really appreciate that. I love and appreciate every single one of y'all, man. And until next time, deuces.